Do you love to watch films like many Americans do, but hate the long lines at movie theaters and hate paying high prices at the movies? Well, after my demonstration, you'll be able to download and burn your own movies in the comfort of your own home. Uh, you know, I've been downloading data since about 1993, 94. Even before there was a public internet, I used to go on public bulletin boards or BBS systems. And back then, it was a lot different. Now we're downloading megabits at a second. I started off with a 2400 BPS modem. It's very slow. But, you know, in this day and age, we have advances in technology, and I can download a movie in a matter of minutes, which will be gigabytes of data, versus back in the BBS days, most downloads were 5 or 10 megabytes, and I'd have to wait overnight for those transmissions over a telephone line. Well, once the advent of the internet came about, there was this thing called Usenet. Usenet was basically, it was just like email, but there were different groups and discussion boards, and someone found a way to encode the data into messages. So you'd use a Usenet reader and download each part of the message, and once you had the complete message, you could compile it, and you'd have a binary file of whether it was music, mainly photos in the beginning, because internet access was still kind of slow. Okay, after Usenet, and with the advent of fast internet access, they came out with something called BitTorrent. And according to BitTorrent.org, BitTorrent is a protocol for distributing files. And what BitTorrent does is I can get a massive amount of data. If I have a fast connection and you guys could all have small connections, I could take bits and pieces from each of you guys. And, you know, you download torrent files and you use these torrent files to get whatever you want. Now, in order to get the torrent files, they have torrent search engines such as the Pirate Bay. Or I like to use Torrent Scan, which searches a lot of other engines. So now you know how to find the torrents, you have to download. There's one program for Windows-based PCs called uTorrent. People like to use this to download their torrent data. And I'm an avid Linux and Mac user, and I use something called Transmission BitTorrent. Okay, and this is how I get my data. Now, once you get your data, you can basically watch video files instantly. But, you know, some people like the home theater experience versus watching videos or movies over the internet. So one way to do it is to get a DVD creator. And Roxio Easy DVD Creator is a very popular one. And what you do is you input your video file, and it would automatically convert the file to the right format and burn it to a DVD. And sometimes you can download a torrent of the DVD image and burn it directly to DVD or Blu-ray. Let me not leave out Blu-ray. Okay, now you know how to download the movies and convert them and burn them to DVD or Blu-ray. But what if you want to just simply watch it on your tablet, your smartphone, or your television without even going through the hassle? We have a media service for that. And according to TechRadar.com, DNLA, or Digital Living Network Alliance, it's like a bridge, or it's a toolkit to bridge between devices and share the data. One such device that I've used is called a Roku. With the Roku device, you can watch media streaming like Netflix and Hulu, and you can also stream things from a DNLA server. An example of this DNLA technology is I have a wireless router that can connect to a hard drive, and it streams it via DNLA to my television, and I can instantly watch it like that. And you know, things are getting easier with technology. There's something called an M8 player. It was basically an Android-based computer, and you can watch these same things. So the thing about the M8 player is it uses torrents. And you know, according to BSA.org, you can get civil penalties up to 150 grand for copyright infringement, and the U.S. government can prosecute you for up to 5 years and with a $250,000 fine. The thing with these new players, they're streaming torrent data, and the data is never actually stored. You don't have the full movie or the full video or the full album or song. You're getting bits and pieces of it at a time, and it's streaming it. So you're kind of skirting the law there. And I'm going to show you real quick one example of a software program which I think the M8 player is designed based off, but it's called Popcorn Time. And it's the same concept. With Popcorn Time, you download bits and pieces and you stream the data. So let me show you that real quick. Go to their little website. But there are actually a couple variants because they released the source code for free. I'm just trying to show you one way you could get it. Like you go here, popcorntime.io, and download one version of it. I already have it downloaded on my PC, well, on my Mac actually, so I'm going to show you how it works. Okay. While it's loading, I'm going to tell you it looks, if you're similar to Netflix or Hulu, it looks fairly the same. Let me see. Sorry about this. Oh, man. Sorry for the delay, but well, while we wait on this to load, you know, today's technological advances are they made it easy for you to save money and watch movies when and where and how you want to. But you know, now you know how to download these films for free, but it's not 100%. It's not 100% legal, and you need to be aware of that and take precautions. And that's why I would prefer to use a program like Popcorn Time or a device like the M8. Okay, here it is. Sorry about the delay, guys. We have technological advances, but sometimes there are bugs. But here you see there's plenty of copyrighted material, and you could just go on and watch whatever you want for free in the comfort of your own home. And you know, I hope you enjoyed this, and you know, I'm glad to be of service and show you guys how you can watch some cool movies for free without having to go into the movie theater and pay some money and overpriced fees for food. But are there any questions? Oh, hello?